Alright, hello everyone, my name is AlisonKay, and today I'm doing my son's 2-month update. I wish I had him here with me, but he is currently napping and we're going to leave him that way. I will try to insert some footage throughout the video though, so you guys get plenty of cute baby footage that you get to see. Sorry the lighting is bad, I'm filming this in the middle of the night, and it's the only time I could get to film it, so here we go. I'm going to talk about his feeding, his sleep habits, his development, and I haven't done one of these videos yet, so this is basically birth up to 2 months, but mainly focused just on this recent 2-month period, like as he turned 2 months. So I have my notes on my laptop and I will be looking down at those to share. So the first thing is feeding. We started out in the hospital, he had jaundice, and so I was trying to breastfeed. I had no idea anything about breastfeeding besides latch baby onto the breast. I knew their lips should be kind of like open, really open, and get a nice big latch and all that, but anyway, hardly knew a thing about breastfeeding and went into it very blind. And then he had jaundice, so they were like, you know, you only have colostrum the first day or two, so they were like, we gotta get some formula in him to help work that bilirubin out and get his levels back to normal. So I was like, I did not want to supplement with formula. I didn't think about this. I didn't realize this would happen or could happen. So that just stressed me out, put us on a bad foot from the start, in my opinion, because I just wasn't prepared for that, and it really threw me off, and I had no idea what to do when I left the hospital. Like, do I keep giving him formula? Do I not? Because his levels are normal enough to take him home, so should I still give it to him? Should I not? Now I don't want to leave the house and I have a newborn and I have to get formula, and like, what is going on? So anyway, that's how that started out. But we after a couple weeks we weaned off of the formula, and as my milk came in, we were able to give him 100% breast milk all the time. Yeah, after maybe 3 weeks or so, we never really, hardly ever supplemented with formula. There was a time or two where I started to freeze my milk, and because I was freezing too much of it at a time, we didn't have enough. We had to supplement with formula like once or twice after that. Sorry, I'm rushing my words here. We had to supplement with formula once or twice after that. But yeah, it's been pretty much just breast milk ever since then, so that's been what it has been. So that's been really cool to me. Formula is great. It has all the nutrition that a baby needs in it, but breast milk does have some things that formula does not that are beneficial. So I really, really love that I can do that for him and his health, and with just colds and flus and other viruses going around right now, I don't want him getting sick. Not that we go anywhere anyway, but I like that this helps keep him even healthier. So that's kind of our story. And he eats, I'll have to look it up, I'll put it on here. I think he eats like 24, 26 ounces a day roughly. It kind of has fluctuated recently too, but he has probably 6 to 8 feedings of generally 3 or 4 ounces, maybe only 2 ounces sometimes, but usually he's a really good eater, so he eats a lot. Now, that is it for his eating. Getting into sleeping, he is kind of a crap sleeper. He struggles. So I don't even know how to describe it, honestly, but we are working on just getting him the sleep he needs, whether that means we hold him for the nap or whatever we have to do. We just try to get him to sleep, and right now that's what I'm focused on, is getting him to sleep. Good stretches. We are in a pretty good routine most of the time of he will eat, we'll change his diaper, we'll play a little bit in the daytime, not at nighttime, in the middle of the night, you know, but in the daytime we'll play, and then we'll put him back to sleep, get him down for a nap, and just try to get that nap to be an hour and a half, 2 hours long is kind of what I shoot for. So he's generally up for about an hour, hour 15, and then naps for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we try to keep like a 3-hour cycle if possible. But it's also, if he's hungry, we're not going to ignore him. We try to pay attention to that and to feed him when he's hungry, when he needs the food. So that is our sleep stuff. I mean, that's all you really need to know. We're still figuring it out. I do plan on sleep training for the benefit of him, of John. I think it will be so good for him if he can get himself to sleep, soothe himself in the sense that he doesn't need me to come rock him every few minutes. So that will be really good for him, and it will be good for him in the sense that it will be good for me, and a happy, more rested mom who has more time to take care of the house and his needs as well, his other needs like laundry and getting bottles ready and freezing milk and cleaning his bottles, all of that stuff. To have more time to do that with him being sleep trained and a good sleeping schedule will be so beneficial. So that is something that we're definitely working towards. And I hear him crying. Hopefully my husband will get him. So yeah, sleeping is rough, but we're getting him to sleep for longer stretches, which is really good. Alright, I am back. I ended up going and putting the bottle in the warmer for him. Also, depending on where I'm sitting, like this looks pretty good, but that is the canoe shelf that Luke's grandpa built. So yeah, John's great grandpa. So anyway, it's really funny that I can cover it or it's there. So anyway, sorry it looked grainy because my lighting is bad, but here I am. So continuing on, that's pretty much it with the sleep. We're just focusing on that. We'll sleep train him in a few months here. He is 2 months, so we'll start sleep training in a couple months when he is 4 months old or so. I don't know exactly when it will start or how it will go. We will get there and I'll update you then. So once again, sorry, looking down at my laptop. Let's see, his development. So there was this crazy fluke when he was 2.5 weeks. Okay, well, I guess first of all, he was born at 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and 20.5 inches long, and pretty good other than the jaundice. Had jaundice, we got out of the hospital pretty quickly though, all things considered for that. So then we were home, and after 2.5 weeks, I sat him down on his back, and I walked away very briefly, but I was still very close to him. I was keeping an eye on him, but he rolled over. I have a clip of it, but I don't know if I'll put it in or not because you can't tell how close I am really to him there, and I don't want you guys to think anything terrible of me, but I was watching him. And anyway, he was on his back though, he was rooting around, and he flipped over onto his stomach at 2.5 weeks old. It was so wild to see. I'm so proud. But he was just hungry, so that's why he did that. He has been holding his head up so well for a few weeks now. We've been trying to do more and more tummy time for a while. Honestly, we didn't do a ton of tummy time. We did some, but we would also like burp him by holding him on us. Like, I would kind of lean back, and he would hold his head up so well pretty much from the start. Like, he's always been really good at that. He's just gotten better and better with time. So with tummy time though, he has been doing really well with that, and he actually I think it was at 7 or 8 weeks he started rolling over onto from his stomach to his back. So that was really cool. He's only done it a few times now. He hasn't done it in 5 days or so, 4 or 5 days maybe now, but he's really trying. He knows how to do it, but he's not 100% like in a routine with doing that yet. But he is able to. If he really gets to it, he can do it. So anyway, really excited about that. And he's just really smiley and starting to like kind of laugh a little bit, and it's so cute, and I'll try to insert some of that footage. But he also, when he yawns, that's my favorite thing, is when he yawns and he goes like he does like a little, or like whoo, or just like cute little like sighs at the end. It is so cute. But he has been so smiley and so happy, especially once he eats and gets like settled down a little bit after that, gets his burps out and stuff. He is so smiley and happy. It is so cute. So I'll insert some really cute footage right now. Alright, and so the last thing I thought I would touch on my postpartum experience. I loved, if you watched my birth video, you know, I loved labor and delivery. It sounds weird, but all things considered, it was really good. It was somewhat painful, but not nearly as painful as I thought it might be, and it was just like the most amazing experience to bring my son into the world. So I would do that over and over and over again. For me, it's the afterward experience that has been really hard, and it's not even like the down there stuff. That was fine. I bled for a while, not nearly as much as I thought I would bleed, and not as bad. I used to have really intense periods, so that, like, I was afraid to be like 10 times worse than that. It was easier than a period, way better than a period. So if you have rough periods, just know that it's probably not going to be as bad. But the no sleep has been really difficult, and especially the first couple days in the hospital, people were coming in and out every like 20 minutes, no joke. It was just constant, and I got no sleep. I got like 2 hours of sleep in like 3 or 4 days. That's literally all the sleep I got. It was terrible. So anyway, that was hard, but I gained about 40 pounds in my pregnancy. I've lost about 30 now, but we'll see how long it takes to get the rest off. I don't care. I am a breastfeeding mom, so that has definitely helped. I could feel the cramping as I breastfed at the beginning of my postpartum experience. And so yeah, also at 5 weeks, I was cleared by my doctor I had like an appointment at like 5.5 weeks postpartum, and I was cleared for regular activity, no issues with that. I did have a uterine septum. If you followed me for a while, you would know about that. And I had surgery to remove it, but there was still a little bit in my cervix. And when I delivered John, my son, that tore apart. That is gone now. Thankfully, my OB, who I see regularly, she is the one who did the delivery and then stitched me up afterwards. I did tear. I don't know how much. She didn't tell me, and I forgot to be very specific when asking. But she's like, yeah, you tore. But I was like, okay. I forgot to ask exactly how much. But she, my OB, sorry, I lost my train of thought. My OB was able to stitch me up and take care of that scar tissue and extra skin from the septum ripping. So now I really am septum free. No septums down there at all. So yeah, anyway, I think I have diastasis recti where my abs have separated, so that's not really fun. I could start working out now to try to remedy that. I could seek out a pelvic floor physical therapist, which is what is recommended to do with diastasis recti. As far as I know of, I think it's recommended to just go see a physical therapist. But I'm not even worried about that right now. I don't even have enough time to keep up on laundry and dishes sometimes, so let alone get a workout in. It's just not possible for me right now. My husband is very busy with work and master's, like getting his master's degree, and we have a son, and I'm taking care of the house and trying to make YouTube videos for fun and take care of other needs. So, and there's holidays going on right now and COVID, and working out is the bottom of the totem pole. So I figure once John is sleeping a little bit more regularly, like once he's sleep trained a little bit more, then I will start working out and try to resolve the diastasis recti at that point. And the last thing, real quick, is I do pump. I breastfeed or pump. So I've gotten some clogged ducts, always on my right side. Didn't need to do that. Also, my eyes burning. Oh, but I've gotten it on my right side only so far, and it sucks. So I've been taking sunflower lecithin, I don't know how you say it, whatever that word is. But I get the one from, I think it's a Legendary Milk? I don't know. I'll link it down below. But I also could do like a breastfeeding product video or like newborn product video and include it in that or something. But I've been taking that now. It's been helping, I think. And yeah, those are no fun. So that is all I have to say. I don't want to go too much into my own stuff. Like, I'll just leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any video requests, let me know. I'd love to do them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless. I will see you all later. Bye.